Shout a louder amen. Let everyone that is willing to make progress shout a believing amen. Can we put our hands together for ourselves as we get seated? Briefly, I want to celebrate Dr. Chidima for such a wonderful time and such a powerful time. Put your hands together one more time for her. Praise Master Jesus. And also put your hands together again for my wife, for being able to put up this. I want us to know that I had about 2 different programs today, but I said let me just come. One of the reasons is not going to be today is the last of the women this is for the year. To God alone be all the glory. I thought if your hands are not busy, put it together. Hope you're ready for me. I want us to know that 2016, please pay attention. I prefer you pay attention. I'm a teacher. I'm not a preacher, as it were. 2016, I was in Abuja, and while I was in that Abuja, I had something drop in my heart that there's a need to give attention to women, and I decided to take that step, and that was what gave birth to what you see today as Women Prayer and Success Service. And I came back from Abuja and we had the first one, and 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, this is 2021. 5 good years of every first Saturday. If you don't clap your hands, I will stand you up. If you don't give the Lord a shout, I will stand you up. And you know, it's one thing for you to get excited. It's one thing for you to start up a vision, and it's one thing for you to sustain it. The principle behind dropout syndrome, you know what is called dropout syndrome? There are people who started school, they drop out. The principle behind dropout syndrome is not that the people want to drop out, but it's because they are not willing to pay the price of the pain. They are not willing to pay the price of the pain. I wrote on the WhatsApp this morning, the pain of transformation. Appreciating and accepting the pain of personal transformation. You have heard so much teachings, you have heard so much preachings. In fact, if you are around this ministry, you know that we overfeed you. There is nobody in this church, there is nobody that is close to us here who in any way will appear in heaven and blame me for not giving you the necessary thing required for you to survive in life. There's nobody. You can't stand and tell me that. By the grace of God, by the privilege of ordination, you get the right things. But you know, problem is that the problem we have is people who are not willing to go through the pain of personal transformation. Are we together? So briefly, because I'll be leaving you soon so that you can have your time and do your, maybe just take some questions, because I've come to understand that most of the times it's in the midst of questions that we get the right answers. And if you don't ask questions, most of the times you don't get the blessings and you don't get the provisions of those things. I'm going to talk to us on maybe in the next 15 minutes, very, very fast, on the pain of transformation. Motivational speakers like me will always tell you, change yourself, change your mind. I've had my wife, I was watching her online, she was change your mind, change your mind, change your, how? They will tell you, create a new you, create a new you. To create a new you is painful. Drop that relationship. Somebody has been servicing you for 10 years, giving you money. And the man is not what? He's not married to you. You are sexually attached to the person for 12 years. And somebody just comes out here to come and tell you, dump the person. Hello there. It's painful. I want to talk to you in a practical day. They say, shut down that thing. Shut down Facebook. Shut down that thing. It's distracting you. It is what? Painful. You know what I'm saying? Last week they had a measles immunization for our children here. You even saw the biggest of the children, including my daughter, that is 14 to 15 years, she was crying. The nurses had to do what? Hold most of them, tie their leg, and as we are watching the what? The syringe and the injection of the immunization, all those that, bringing it close, they were screaming, fighting. But why is it that the nurses will force you to do what? Take the painful injection. Because they know. So we have to do a lot of things. One of the children, she's about 8-9 years. So I was petting her, telling her it's not painful. Please come and do what? Take the injection. It's not painful. She said, no, Daddy, I'm not going to take the injection. I said, why? I said, it's not painful. He said, but why is it that Elzeba that is 15 years is crying? What of me that is 8 years? If they give it to me, will I not cry? Did you see her logic? She was watching somebody that is what? Older than her, crying because of a what? Is either you want to come and what? Deceive me. I said, I won't take it. But finally, they had to force everybody to do what? Take it. Listen, it is painful to change. How can you tell somebody to break away from what? Smoking habits that she has been in for 15 years. How can you tell somebody to break away? You preached messages, you go through training, you say, being transformed by the renewing of mind. Everybody is motivating people to change. But we have not told people how to appreciate and subscribe to the pain of what? Of change. I want to let us know that people don't like thinking, including you, including me. Everybody wants somebody to think for him. If you like somebody to think for you, raise your hand. If you like somebody to think for you, raise your hand. Stop hiding. You like somebody thinking for you. You know, when we talk about this kind of thing, people like to bring down your hand. You like somebody thinking for you. Women like their husbands what? Thinking for them. Even the slightest and the smallest, they push it to you for you to what? Thinking is not easy, but you need to go through what? The pain of thinking. How do I now subscribe to the pain of transformation? Number one, accept the pain. Acceptance. Acceptance. I want us, everybody watching us online, this is Faith House Transformation Assembly, the Republic of Kings and Commonwealth of Champions, the International Center for Leadership, Diplomacy, Economic and Human Development. We have this one particular purpose: to empower people exceptionally and make them very ready to be part of the transformation of society. And we're handling the issue of women. Women, very, very important. Until we get women, we can't get society. Please write it down. So you must come to the point. Listen, pain is inevitable. Suffering is what? Optional. Pain is what? Inevitable. But what? Suffering is what? Optional. Acceptance of pain helps to relieve the suffering. You didn't get me. I said what? Pain is what? Inevitable. Suffering is optional. You have to differentiate between what? Pain and what? Suffering. Somebody said, it's either you accept the pain of discipline or you go for the pain of regret. I wrote online this morning. I told women, I said, listen, never you ever think of the option of divorce. Having a single parent, being a single parent is no joke. It's painful. So until you have come to that point as a woman, you have had the word of God. So I'm not going to teach you the word of God. I'm going to just talk you into something. Number one is the law of acceptance. Someone say acceptance. Someone say acceptance. He said, even Jesus Christ himself became obedient through the things he suffered. It's not like a woman who is saying, a woman came to meet my wife and a young lady came to meet my wife. You say, I'm not enjoying sex. I'm not enjoying sex. So what's the problem? Say, nothing. It's painful. It's painful. It's painful. I said, it's painful. Stay there. I said, stay there. I said, listen, woman, you are supposed to be pregnant within a specified number of time. Listen, is how you go through the pain of sex and have your baby, or you keep running away from sex and not have the baby. I had to sit down and do close to about 1 hour, 30 minutes sex education for she and her husband. Because she married as a virgin. I said, no. I asked the Oga, I said, Oga, come. Is it that you have not learned anything about it? He said, Daddy. I said, in your church, they didn't take people through the process. He said, nothing, no. I said, okay, now. I went to now bring my sex education book, my spiritual pornography book. I said, Oga, this book is written by one of my Ogas. See the picture. See the picture. See the picture. Say, are you serious? I know you're very spiritual. You don't like hearing this kind of thing. They are telling the woman, oh, push. He said, As they are beating the woman, there's pain going through. But once the baby does what? Comes out. She forgets what? The pain. So the only thing she has to do is to do what? Accept the pain. If you want to be an exceptional person, if you want to engage yourself in any form of societal influence, everybody, including me, we must accept the pain. The reason why our nation, Nigeria and Africa, is not experiencing the kind of transformation we desire is that Nigerians are not willing to accept the pain of transformation of society. Because it's painful. It's absolutely painful. I want to let us know, improving yourself intellectually is painful. Sitting down to read a certain level of books is painful. I'm telling you, submitting to a man is what? Let's stop deceiving the young ladies and tell you, about that to your husband. It's not easy to do what? Believe a man who is arrogant. It's not easy to submit to a man who beats you. It's painful to submit to somebody who is not giving you stuffs. But you know one thing? Acceptance. You're like somebody scared of going to school. Try ignorance. Go through the pain. Fail the exam. Rewrite the exam. Keep rewriting until you pass. Acceptance. Number two is resilience. Number two is resilience. Resilience is listen, our ability to cope and adapt emotionally and psychologically. Ability to cope and adapt emotionally and psychologically. That's what it means to be resilient. Where we are resilient, we can manage our lives, our feelings, our relationship. You must be resilient if you want to go through the pain. Hey, listen, you know one thing about pain is that, the principles, a medical doctor is here, the analgesic. Analgesic is pain reliever. But you know one thing is that, with due respect, doc, once you go through that pain, don't take analgesic, go through the pain. Do you know what? Over time, your body system may be used to medicine. Because one is that medicine has a biochemical component, and the job there is to make sure that they enhance healing, they enhance the body system so that the body system can actually fight any of those intrusions. But naturally, you can build your what? Immune system. That's why the doctors will always tell you, your blood is low. You have two options: build it naturally, or we'll give you blood what? Supplements, or we'll give you blood what? Infusion. There are three options. So, but if your case is critical, they won't allow you to make the option. They will infuse blood into you. Is that okay? May your case not be critical. So you don't allow your kids to be critical so they can infuse blood into you. So all you need is to consistently build your system naturally. Build internal dynamism. Create the systems around you as a person, as a woman. You are wired to improve. Women are what? Wired to improve. So you must be resilient. You must push through. They say when you push through, for those who have given birth, you push through when there are challenges. You push through in the realm of the spirit. You push through in the midst of difficulty. You push through. Resilient. Resilience. What's the resilience? Number 3, empowerment system. Create empowerment system. In empowerment, you receive confidence. We know what we want, or we know how to make those choices. We are motivated to become obstacles and to create a life of meaning and purpose. This answers to empowerment. I want to let us know the more you get empowered, the more you are able to surmount and resist pain. That's the way you resist pain. You resist pain. One of the reasons why we do this women program, one of the reasons why we do it is because we want you to be empowered. If you get outside here, if you leave this environment every day, for those of us who work in public space, you will understand that the world is not a bed of roses. You need consistent empowerment. And the more empowered you are as a person, the more you desire empowerment, the more your life changes, the more the system changes. And number 4, because I'm working with my time, please. Number 4, if you want to go through the pain, if you want to go through the survive or take advantage of the pain of transformation, you must take responsibility and be detailed. You must take responsibility and be detailed. And the last one, you must consistently do what I call self-appraisal. You must take responsibility and be detailed. And the last one has to do with you must what? Go for personal appraisal. Those of them that work in a corporate organized sector, there's always yearly appraisal, weekly appraisal. If you are 18 years in marriage and you're behaving as if you just got married, check yourself. If you've been around this environment for a long time and you've asked yourself a question, have I actually made quantum leap? Have I created a little bit of progress in the things that I'm doing at this particular point in time? What's my communication strength like? What's my demeanor like? What's my stress management system like? How am I able to manage system? What are the challenges around me? What's going on around my life that I need to make the necessary improvements? Am I making sense now? Let me just explain to you something very important. For those of you who are used to social media, did you hear about the 12-year-old boy that was brutalized by some kind of stupid boys in one school in Lagos? How many of you have watched the video? Detailed and responsibility, very important. I don't like sharing things online until I get to the detail part of that. How many of you condemn the act of those boys? And who do you blame? Can I take opinion poll? Who do you blame? Hey, talk to me. Who do you blame? If you raise your hand, who? The mom? The school? You blame the school? Who do you blame? I blame the school 20% and I blame the parents 80%. How dare you? How dare you? I can blame the school because one is that the school is expected to put a discipline master, somebody that is watching and making sure you monitor what is going on in the children. Because as the school is expanding, you need to go through the process. Listen to me. Now the young boy is dead. Who knows even whether they raped him? Who knows even whether they abused him? And nobody can ascertain. I had to go and watch the interview session that they did for the father. And I was like, once I got to that point, I shut down. You give your child 50,000 naira provision every month or every 2 months. You pack provisions for the boy, and within 2 weeks, the provision has what? Finished. You bring another 50,000 provision and give the boy. Within 2 weeks, the provision has what? Finished. Bob, listen to me. I will appear in that school. You see me? The whole place will be down. I will dig into it. You know, we are talking about this thing that it looks easy for you. We're talking about the pain of parenting. I would say, what's going on here, man? Because every parent must know the consumption capacity of your child. The man was talking about that as Oga shut down. Oga, now you kill your child, oh. Okay, your first daughter is in the school. Your second daughter is in the school. The other one is what? You have 3 children in the school. They are all senior students. And your SS1, SS2, and your son that died is in JSS2. And then your sisters, your daughter's what is it called? Your daughter's classmate who were part of the bully team came and met you and said that your sister, your son said that he has seen the private parts of his elder sister. I don't know whether somebody's understanding what I'm saying. I have a daughter that is in SS2, and the classmates of my daughter came and met my daughter. Let me say my daughter Hepzibah, and said that Dominion, my son, said that he has seen the nakedness of what? Of Hepzibah. And Hepzibah started beating what? Dominion. And the information got to you as a father. The information got to you as a mother. All you people did was just go to the school and caution them and allow them to go. Come on now. I will poke nose to know who told you that. And you know what? They were beating the boy. Telling the boy, have you seen the nakedness of your sister? He said no. They said, go and look at it. They were beating the boy. Finally, the boy accepted that he has seen the nakedness of the elder sister. So they now took it and did what? Went back to the sister to blackmail her. Your younger brother has seen you or what? So now they didn't go to the boy, started beating. The boy now opened up and said, I'm sorry, it was these boys that forced me. After we stay in the house, I've not seen it. And as parents, you did what? They said, you see that roof? It will come down. And finally, when the boy had issues, where I blame the school is that you didn't see a student for 2 days. For 3 days, you didn't see a student. And nobody bothered. And there was a housemaster attached to the boy who they give money. Even as our school is, if I stay for 3-4 days and I don't see a particular face, I'm always what? I say, oh, I've not seen this guy, I've not seen this person, but you're a housemaster. They locked the boy inside a cupboard for 2 days, kept food away from him. And then to worsen the whole matter, the father, I'm telling you what I watched this morning before I started coming. I don't like talking nonsense from social media. To worsen the whole matter, you are a father. This boy has been in pains. This boy has been going through, his tongue cannot swallow spit. Water cannot pass. Internal, can't you just design? You don't need to be a medical doctor. Like this boy has trauma. This boy has internal injury. This boy is actually bleeding inside. And you're telling me that you were in Lagos, Lekki for that matter, in a hospital for that matter. Your first son is in UK. You had all the money to pay. You tried to fly the boy from Lagos to what? Warri. It was not possible. You stupidly, as a man, carried that kind of dilapidated boy from Lagos to Warri on road. Are you telling me that there's no good hospital in Lagos? Intensive what? Care unit. Knowing that the boy's case is what? Critical. You took him by road that you were trying to fly. You are trying to fly the boy to Warri. Which hospital is in Warri? That is not in Lagos. And it's not that you are poor. You are what? You are rich. Listen, when we talk about the issue of being sensitive, most of the times I and my wife, we used to have issues about those things. I will say something, she would be like, Daddy, you're overflogging this issue. You're trying to listen to me. You know what I'm doing? I'm not always around. I drive that thing to the madness. I overflog the issue. Not because I want to be a nagging man, but because I want to correct something. Now I'm around. Most of us who are married, and most of us who have children, and most of us who are growing, when you see something, don't just gloss over it, over children. If it is something that needs to be talked, you talk about it for 2 days. No, talk about it for 1 month. Nag. That is where nagging is what? Is accepted. Nag about it. You see that you did. 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 You see, you know what? These children of these days are distracted. So the more you repeat a particular thing over, it does what? We're talking about your capacity to be sensitive. You know, something just happened 2 days ago. Was it 2 days or yesterday? I just passed through the school here, and we have SS1 students that are writing their exams. I just passed. I saw one boy carry bag. He just carried his bag, and he just walked like this, walk like this, walk like this, walk like this, walk like this, and do as if he was entering the toilet. I said, come. I said, why are you walking like that? Come. I saw that there were tears in his eyes, and he was trying to hide it. I said, what's the problem? I said, come, what's the problem? And I looked at the classmates. I said, all of you come here. Something has what? Something has happened. All of you come here. Come here. What's happened? Daddy. I said, what happened here? And I saw the one that is very afraid, who by reason of her description, she's a holy girl. She's afraid of Ken. I said, oh, you come. I sit down here. Look at my face. Let all your classmates beware at your back, so that they will not what? Eye you. Say, tell me the truth. Say, Daddy, please. Promise me you will not flog anybody. Let me just tell you what happened. I said, tell me. I said, don't look at them. Look at my eyes. She now told me what happened. I said, okay. Is that what happened? I said, okay. You can now go. All of you that were part of the crime. You slapped this boy because you came to school with knockout. And you are planning to take the knockout out to go and play? Okay. All of you that bought the knockout, bought the knockatee and the knockator. All of you show. But naturally, from the face value, his children, they are playing. It's not important. No man is a child. The girl will do what? Over your daughter is opening what? Leg. And you are not what? You don't do that. You know, because you are talking about being sensitive. I don't care how busy I am. I am fully detailed. I am fully detailed. If I'm in the office here, sometimes I'm in the office here, I will hear a noise on the road. Somebody came in here yesterday with a siren, a car siren. I was in my office. I said, this siren that is going on here, is the ambulance? Yesterday was Friday. Oh, but they said, no, it's ambulance. Maybe on the road. I said, no, the siren is closer. The noise is closer. It's not something that is happening where? Outside. It's closer. They said, no. I said, go and check what is going on there. I discovered that somebody came into this place, said he wants to join me in a legal suit over a land matter. I said, come, sit down. I said, no, I'll kill you. Say, fear not to fear you. Say, if I deal with you, if I deal with all of you, you know yourself. Say, sorry, sir, please pray for me. I said, you're blessed. But you know you can be here, they come and carry you. You are irresponsible as a lady. If you're sleeping, they are waking you up. They call you more than once, and you don't wake up. Shame on you. You are not sensitive. You are talking about personal transformation. You are not worthy to rise. Your promotion should be negotiated. In fact, the next agenda for your life is to demote you. God will get angry if they promote you in the realm of the spirit. Anybody promoting you is what? A sine qua non to failure. How long have you been hearing stops and you're not willing to take responsibility? I want you to know something. Do appraisal about yourself as we end today. Ask yourself, what is the progress that I've made? Have I been able to make progress? Have I been able to ask yourself some questions? Financially, have I been able to make progress? I was coming in, doctor was talking about financial management. Are you arrogant? Can't you improve? Okay, you're permitted to be arrogant by January, but by December, it should have evaporated. It should have evaporated. But consistently, no. Transformation, being transformed by the word, it is painful. It's painful. Please, as the year is running out, All of you who have gone to school, ask yourself, what do I add to my school? All of you who have not gone, ask yourself, I need to add something. Thank God for National Open University. Enroll and take your time and improve. As long as you can write, as long as you can read, doctor can explain well, the mind will definitely improve when you invest on it. Nobody is dull, but just that people are not willing to go through what? The pain. Pain of prayer, pain of fasting. And you know one thing is that certificate you think you have, in the next 10 years, it will not have value. And then you start complaining, poverty. Oh God, sure. God said, upgrade to a new system. Do a personal appraisal about yourself. Commit yourself to God. Be part of this assignment. Make a time. Every 2022, we are going to take out time. We're going to take out time to do direct mentorship. You need to improve for yourself, everyone here. Submit yourself to mentorship and be willing to go through the pain of mentorship. What if Mordecai did not mentor Esther? Would there be deliverance for the Jews? But Esther submitted. Did you see that it was difficult for Esther? When they told Esther, go and talk to the king. Esther said, I'm not going to do what? Do it, because it is not yet my time. If I go, they're going to deal with me. And the king and Mordecai spoke to her and said, are you thinking that if they kill everybody, that your father's house will be what? Spared? You know, one thing is that when you don't take and go through the pain, everybody will be affected. And Esther said, go and pray. And also I will pray. And after 3 days, God showed up. As you make out your time to pray, and make out your time to adjust, as you rise as a strong woman, I speak to you that the year 2021 will end in grass time. If I hear your amen, it happens to your life. A lot have been said about your marriage. For those who are married, stop shouting at us. We don't like it, including me. If you respond to me the way you respond to me, I will shut you down. We will not slap you, but we'll shut you down. But those who don't have control over slapping, they'll slap you. Not every man has control. The only way they relate to you is what? They slap you. It's very, very important. And never you be a foolish woman like Job. Job's wife kept discouraging her husband. Say, curse God and what? Die. Drop your integrity. Improve your husband's integrity. Improve everybody's integrity. Don't. If you have your opinion, know the time schedule to talk to your husband. If it's morning, morning. If it is night, night. If it is day, go to day. Not when everybody is high. I made a prescription of 25 rules in parenting. And one of the things I said is that not every woman is expected to do a job of 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. just like her husband. If your husband is an 8 a.m. 9 p.m. man, don't do 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Do 8 a.m. to 1, 8 a.m. to 3, 8 a.m. to 4. Somebody needs to resign to handle the family. The world we're living in now is very critical. A young boy cried. I asked him a question in our secondary school here. I said, your mom, has she left the company she was working? I said, yes. He said, yes. I said, why? He said, my dad came back and discovered that our habits and our character have actually changed. He said, my dad is not always around. Every month he comes back once. He's into transport business. He's always in Lagos, coming back to OWERRI, come back to Onitsha. He's always traveling. My mom leaves in the morning, comes back by 9. By the time my mom comes back, all of us have slept. By the time she's about to wake, all of us have gone out. And I'm telling you, it is already showing in the life of those children, their behavioral pattern. He said the man came back and told the woman to do what? Resign. And started a small POS business for her and small. So now, gradually, I am seeing a little bit of sanity in those children. Children that are trained by men, most times, they don't become anything. But children that are trained by strong women. My mom is left-handed. Her slap can last for 3 months. Put your hands together as we rise up our feet and celebrate God. If you are not happy, sit down. If you're happy, be on your feet and celebrate God as I welcome my angel. Put your hands together for yourself.
What do we say to our daddy? Let's stretch forth our hands towards our daddy and say, Father, bless our daddy for us, increase him on every side, release more grace, more wisdom, more anointing.